Hello guys and welcome to Baking with Akis. Today we will craft two hassle-free recipes with both savory and sweet flavors. First, we will make a delicious Greek leek and cheese pie wrapped in a buttery shortcrust pastry, a comforting pie perfect for any meal. Then we will dive into the sweet syrupy layers of Accordion Baklava, a beautiful twist on the classic baklava that will steal the show at any gathering. So let's start! Our first recipe is a savory classic, Greek leek and cheese pie. Tender caramelized leeks come together with rich creamy cheese, all encased in a perfectly flaky shortcrust pastry. This hearty and flavorful pie is ideal for brunch, lunch, or even a light dinner. Let's see the ingredients. Greek leek and cheese pie. Ingredients: 2 tablespoons butter, 3 tablespoons olive oil, 2 onions, 1 clove of garlic, 1.5 kilos of leeks, 1 tablespoon thyme, salt, pepper, 1 egg, 200 grams mixed cheese, 200 grams cream cheese, 200 grams feta cheese, 650 grams shortcrust pastry, 1 egg yolk diluted in 1 tablespoon water. Non-stick pan on heat, and we want to make a nice filling. And here are all my ingredients that I need: leeks, onions, and a little bit of garlic. So in the pan I will mix butter with extra virgin Greek olive oil. We need both. Why? Because we want the flavor of the butter, and if we add only butter, probably it will burn. That's why we will infuse it with some extra virgin Greek olive oil. This is the best combination ever. And the leeks, actually, they are in love with butter and pepper. Don't forget to add a lot of pepper. So, first thing first, leeks are here and onions are here. I will cut them into big chunks. I want to caramelize them. I don't want to waste my time and finally chop them. There is no need. Just cut them like this. And don't worry, the butter and the olive oil will do all the work. And the onions are in. Now, I have 1 clove of garlic. I will smash it like this, and then chop a little bit, and it's going straight in. And now it's time for the leeks. I don't want the green part of the leeks because it's quite bitter. So the last piece of the leek, take it away because it's bitter and it will destroy our recipe. Now, I will cut in half my leeks lengthwise. And chop, this way. The first batch is in. I will carry on the same way. And probably at this point you will think, Akis, you're adding to this recipe so many leeks. Why are you adding at the same time onion? Because onions and leeks are in the same family, but they're not the same ingredients, okay? Leeks, for me, they're more full of flavor, with a better bite and different sweetness. So I want both. Now, the leeks are in. Now we have to be patient for about 10 to 15 minutes because we want to caramelize them to make them sexy, golden and perfect. A little bit of salt, not a little bit, a bit more. And as I told you, a good amount of pepper. Leeks and pepper are the best friends. Now, when my leeks are ready, we will carry on with the recipe. My leeks are ready. As you can see, the volume, it's really reduced. This is exactly what we want. A sweet, nice flavor at this point. If you taste them, it's like marmalade. It's absolutely stunning. You cannot stop eating. But we need those leeks and the onions for the stuffing. So I will carry on with the recipe. Now, we need more flavor here. And the next ingredient is mixed cheese. You can pick whatever you want. The Gruyere cheese, a cheddar cheese, white cheese. It's a good choice. And of course, a little bit of feta. Feta cheese going in. Now you cannot find a good quality feta cheese. You can use any white cheese you like. Lovely. And I need to wash my hands. I need few more ingredients. Here I have some dry thyme, but if you have fresh thyme, it's always a better choice. You decide. For me, all the fresh herbs are better than the dry ones, but oregano, sometimes it's better when it's dry. Now, I will add my thyme here. You can use any herbs you like. If you like oregano, you can use oregano. If you like rosemary, you can use rosemary. Do whatever you want. It is your recipe at the end of the day. So I need to bring all the ingredients together. How? Easily with some cream cheese. This is it. And always the cream cheese needs an egg. So 1 egg is in. And it's time to mix everything. And my stuffing is ready. This is it. What do you think? Sexy, nice. This can be a filling for anything, even for pancakes, even for a pizza, even for a Phyllo pie. But today I will make your life easy, because I will use a shortcrust pastry. Easy, cheesy. You just going to the supermarket, buying this stuff, and the pie will be perfect, right? Right. I have a package of shortcrust pastry, and in a package in Greece, there are always two seats. Now, the first one is the base and the second one is for decoration. Now, open the pastry. And the first thing we have to do is just to fold the edges this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Easy, right? Next, we are taking the second sheet. We will take a knife and we will cut the second into strips, this way. So actually I want to create a nice bed for my filling, and the bed, I can easily create it if I just use some of these strips, and I will show you how. When the strips are ready, yes, I will take the first one and I will put it here. Easy. I will take the second one and I will put it here. I will take the third one, I will put it here, and I will cut the rest. And the other one will go here. Easy. Now it's time for the filling. The filling goes on top this way. Don't worry, because we are going to spread it. and spread it evenly this way. And it's time to put the rest of the pastry on top. So, 1, 2, 3. I will cut 1 in half. 3, 4. 1, 2, 4. This is it. Easy cheesy. Right? Right. And now it's time to transfer to a tray. So I will use a parchment here. Easy cheesy. 1, 2, 3. And one more here. Easy cheesy. 1, 2, 3. Whoa. And this is it. On the tray. Ready to go. Now, a little bit of egg wash on the top. Now, if you cannot make this process by flipping the pastry, you can do the whole thing into a tray straight away from the start. But if you want to live a wild life, you can do the same way I did. Now, it's time for the oven. My oven is preheated to 180 degrees Celsius, set to fan, and I will bake for about 50 minutes to 1 hour, okay? Back again to taste it. And my pie is ready. I will cut 12 pieces, I think, are enough. And look at that. Absolutely amazing, stunning. And as you can see, you can serve it as a main course. If you add some salad on side, easily can be a main course because you have protein, you have carbs, you have fat. Everything is right in this pie. And I want to show you how it looks from the inside. Look at this. Crispy on the bottom side, perfect. Look at that. I want one more piece for me, please. Because when I starting eating this lovely pie, I cannot stop. I have to eat the whole tray. Now it's time to satisfy our sweet tooth with Accordion Baklava. This showstopper features crisp Phyllo, folded like an accordion, baked until golden and soaked in a luscious honey syrup. A unique version of the beloved baklava that really you're going to fall in love with. Let's see our ingredients. Accordion Baklava. Ingredients. For the syrup, 350 grams granulated sugar, 200 grams water, the peel from 1 lemon, 2 tablespoons honey. For the filling, 200 grams walnuts, 1 level tablespoon cinnamon, 1/4 of a teaspoon ground cloves, 50 grams granulated sugar, 50 grams dry breadcrumbs. To assemble, 10 Phyllo dough sheets, 200 grams butter. We will start with the syrup, a pot on heat, and the sugar is in, the water is in, and I will add a good touch of honey. Lovely. Always a sample for Akis, and I need the peel of 1 lemon as well. And when the sugar completely dissolves, then the syrup is ready. Now, it's time for baklava filling, and the only thing that I need is a blender like this one, and I will add everything inside. The walnuts. Now, if you want to make a mixture half-half, walnuts and pistachios, you can, but walnuts are cheaper, that's why I'm using them. The sugar, cinnamon, cloves, and some dry breadcrumbs. Why we are using breadcrumbs? You know, for many reasons, but the most important is because the nuts, while they're cooking, they're taking out a lot of oil, and we want something to absorb all this oil, and breadcrumbs is the best solution. Now, I will mix everything. And my filling is ready. I didn't tell you why I love this recipe, because it's the simplest baklava ever. 5 minutes hands-on and the baklava will be inside the oven. Now, I need a pan and I will start preparing my baklava. Here I have my melted butter. Here I have some lovely phyllo, and the process is quite amazing. Now, this is going for recycle. My phyllo is here. And look what Akis will do. Here I have my sexy phyllo. So, I will drizzle with some melted butter. And I will sprinkle with some filling. This way. Easy, cheesy. Now, crinkle the phyllo this way and put it here. Come on, guys. This is the easiest baklava ever. And you will have nut flavor in every single bite. Now, again, butter, filling, crinkle, and into the pan. I will carry on the same process, and my syrup is ready. I will turn off the heat, and in 3 minutes, literally, I will finish the whole process. And voila. Now, first, anything that is left from filling will go in between phyllos, this way. We don't want to waste any filling. We need that lovely taste of nuts, cinnamon, and of course the cloves. Lovely. And anything that left from the butter, of course, it will go on top. Now, we will bake this baklava for 35 to 40 minutes to 170 degrees Celsius set to fan. The syrup will be cold. I have some time to clean a little bit here because it's a mess. Sorry about that. And in 40 minutes, we're coming back to syrup this lovely baklava. My baklava is ready. The smell right now is intoxicating. It's something else. And we have to pour this lovely syrup on the top of baklava. So can you hear that sound? This is the sound of satisfaction. Unbelievable. As you can see, the amount of the syrup is not a lot. We want a little syrup because this is a light baklava. It's not as heavy as the normal baklava. And do you know the French dessert that's called millefeuille? Yes, millefeuille in French means 1,000 of layers. Now for me, baklava is the Turkish milföy. It's absolutely stunning, and of course you don't have to wait because Akis always takes care of you, and I have already prepared one to cut into pieces and taste. Now, here I have a nice plate, and in half, lovely. The lemons should go away. And here, and here. And probably I will cut in 3, yes. So 12 nice pieces. But you will see that this dessert actually can even share like monkey bread. You can picking and tasting all the time. And this is my first piece. And maybe I will put one more on top because I can. This is it. Lovely. And as I told you, this dessert, it's very easy to pick. Just pick a little bit and taste. I know that probably now you're drooling over your screen, but you saw the process. It's 5 minutes hands-on job, so please try it and you will love it. And there you have it, 2 recipes that are both impressive and easy to make. We started with the comforting Greek and leek cheese pie and finished with the sweet syrupy layers of Accordion baklava. I hope you give them a try and enjoy them with your family and friends. See you next time and yassas!